Hey everybody, Kim Bent here. Welcome to your 3-day backstage pass to what Beachbody coaching is all about. I am super excited to have everybody here and joining us. It's been an amazing opportunity for my family and I am super pumped to give you a glimpse into what I do just so that you can see if it's something that you may be interested in. So I know that we officially kick off tomorrow, but I wanted to start today by introducing myself for those of you that don't know me and giving you a little bit of a background on who I am and how I found the opportunity and how it's worked for me. And also just give you a really big picture overview into what it is that I do so that you can see if it's something that would be a fit for you or not. So I am a mom of two. My daughter will be 4 in October, and my son will be 2 in a couple months in December. My husband and I live in Pennsylvania. We just built our brand new home about a year ago, so we've been here for about a year. I also work full-time as the director of sales and marketing for my parents' company. My husband works for Iron Mountain, so he has about an hour commute, so he's gone about 11 to 12 hours every day. So I'm super, super busy. My daughter is in soccer and dance, and she's in preschool, and I work full-time, so I don't have a ton of time. So I know that the big thing I get from a lot of people is I just don't know if I have the time to commit to it. And the beauty of this business is that it can be whatever you want it to be. So it can be an hour or two, every other day. It can be a couple hours a day. It really depends on how much you want to work the business and how you can fit it into your lifestyle. Again, I am super, super busy, but I have found ways to make it work. So it's definitely nice from that perspective. You're going to see later in this sneak peek that Beachbody has really broken it down into what they call their power hour so that you can really, within a 60-minute period every day, get done every single thing you need to do to make you successful in this business, which is just super awesome. So I was presented with a coaching opportunity a few times, and I turned them down a few times because it wasn't the right time for me. I didn't think I had enough time. I wasn't well educated on what it was that a coach did. I was using the products, but it didn't feel right. And about a year and a half ago, I saw my now coach. I joined her challenge group, and then I saw her posting stuff about trips she was going on and, the things they were able to do because of the extra income. And we knew that we were having to buy a new car in a couple months. And so I thought, that would be great if I could cover the cost of a car payment with Beachbody money so that I didn't have to dip into, what we were already putting away towards savings and education fund and all those sorts of things. And so that's really why I signed up. I really signed up because I wanted to make a couple $100 a month so that I could cover the cost of a car payment. And as soon as I signed up and I started getting involved in some of the trainings, I saw the potential for what this opportunity could do and how authentic the company was. And I was super skeptical. I wasn't into MLMs. I thought, not really sure. The people who are at the top are probably been in the business for quite some time, and that's just never going to be me. I actually think I told my coach when we were talking about some of the top earners, I was like, yeah, whatever, that'll never be me. And then I saw, some newer coaches just killing it, and they were just ordinary people. And I thought I could totally do that. And how cool would it be for me to be able to still do what I do for my parents' company because I do enjoy it, but to be able to work when I wanted to for them. Maybe I work 10 to 2 so I could get my kids on the bus and I could get them off the bus and I didn't have to worry about any of that because as a mom, that already is kind of a concern for me. I don't want my in-laws or a sitter getting my kids on the bus in the morning. I want to be there for them. My mom was able to do that with us, and I want to be able to do that for my kids. So, but thinking about that realistically, how am I going to be able to afford that? And this seemed like the perfect scenario. So I'm the one who approached my coach at that point and said, I would like to do this. And again, I started as kind of like a hobby coach, just sort of dabbling in it, and then pretty quickly decided I was in it. But the cool thing about this business, and you're going to see over the next couple days, is you can make it what you want to make it. You can decide, I'm going to go all in. I want this to be a full-time income, and we'll help you down that path. You can say, you know what, I just need, like I originally did, I just need a little bit of extra money each month. We'll help you down that path. Maybe you want to sign as a coach because you just want to discount the products. You want to get a discount on Shakeology. You want to get a discount on the different programs that come out. You want a discount on the performance line. That's fine too. You don't have to sell so much each month to get the discount. You get 25% discount on all the products. You don't have to sell a thing. I have coaches who sign up because they drink Shakeology each month and they don't want to pay the full price. It's totally up to you. Just a little bit of information though on the opportunity. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme at all. So if you think you're going to sign up and be making, a six-figure income next month, very unlikely. However, I can tell you that I made a couple $100 in my very first month as a coach. So I am able and will help you through how do you get yourself set up quickly and right away so that you can start to make some money in your first couple months. But this business really is all about building relationships, right? So, people who are on their health and fitness journey or who are trying to get started on their health and fitness journey, that's a very personal thing. And so it's all about forging good relationships. And, we do not push products on people. That's the last thing that we do. It's all about helping people solve whatever problem they have, whether it's a fitness issue or a nutrition issue, trying to help figure out what the best fit is for them. So it's not something where we're just going to blast all of your family and friends and say, buy my products. That's not how it works. In fact, I don't want you to do that. It's more about forging good relationships and then helping them solve those problems. So the thing with this business is that if you want to make some decent money with it, you do have to treat it like a business. So even if you're just sticking to your power hour once a day, you have to carve out time. And it doesn't have to be a solid 60 minutes. I have some of my coaches who do 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. But I give you a daily tracker of things that you just need to do throughout the day. And it's not complicated. You'll see. It's super easy. But you just have to do those daily activities. I tell people all the time, this isn't a hard business. It's not hard. You just have to be consistent. I'm sure that many of you who are in this group, if I've personally invited you or you came to me wanting to know more about the opportunity, you probably are watching what I'm doing on social media. You're seeing that I'm working out. You're seeing that I'm doing the performance line. You're seeing that I'm drinking Shakeology. You're also seeing that I live life. Like we just had a birthday party for my mom and I had some birthday cake. It just is what it is. I'm all about the lifestyle. And so, that's a lot of what this is. You just have to make it work for you and you have to make it fit into your schedule and, kind of lead by example. And it's not hard. It just takes consistency. And one of our vital behaviors is being a product of the product. So again, you don't have to be, I have a lot of people who are doing CrossFit or who are training for a half marathon or who are doing some other fitness program. I've got some coaches on my team who are personal trainers and group fitness instructors. That's totally fine. It's all about being healthy and leading a healthy lifestyle and setting that example for people. One of the things that I really have benefited from was personal development. And this company is huge on that. So they are huge on making sure that you're fueling your brain with positive things, whether it's a podcast or reading a book or listening to a book on Audible. And I just did a free kind of 5-day sneak peek into my life. And I shared with everybody kind of my journey and how personal development really got me into a better place mentally. I had a lot of anxiety. I was super stressed out. I still deal with that, from time to time now. But the personal development has really kind of put me in the right frame of mind. And I think that that's such a great component of what this company does. So not only are they helping us to make extra money, they're helping us, they're giving us the tools to help other people with their health and fitness, but they're encouraging us to take care of ourselves. Not only, from a health and fitness perspective, but from a personal development and from a mental perspective, which is just fantastic. The other thing about this business is that you have to be independent. We have an amazing team. Our upline is, super supportive, and the resources that we have available to us are just absolutely amazing. But you do have to be self-driven. I do weekly calls with my team. I do one-on-one calls with my team. So you're never going to feel alone, but we can't build this business for you. So at the end of the day, you're going to have to take the tools that we give you and the tools that Beachbody gives you, and you're going to have to kind of dive in and learn from your mistakes and put the energy into it. I can say from experience that this company and our team provides exceptional amount of resources so that you're not kind of having to reinvent the wheel. From a corporate perspective, there's a ton of trainings, there's tons of marketing information, there's product toolkits that you can use. It's just absolutely phenomenal. From a team perspective, we do the same sort of marketing plan each month, so you're not having to recreate images by yourself and ideas. We're really good about being open about what we're doing and encouraging the team to follow suit. And, I've got a lot of my coaches who do challenge groups with me, and we do sneak peeks together, and we do new coach trainings together. So you're definitely not alone, but you do have to be able to dive in and be independent and do the work. The other thing is that, you have to be you. So the people that I attract are, a lot of times are like me, but my style is unique. I have a lot of coaches who we do, have a lot of similarities, but their style is their style. And so you really have to be you. So, the tone that I use and some of the methods that I use may not apply to you, or may not be how you want to approach your business, and that's totally cool. And so the thing that I tell all of my coaches is you just have to be you, and you have to attract the people that are like you, because that's where you'll find a ton of success. And lastly, before we really kind of dive in tomorrow, is you need to figure out a why. Outside of wanting to help people, why did this opportunity speak to you? So when either I approached you about this opportunity or you approached me, what made you decide to say, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot? Was it because you wanted to discount the products? Was it because you wanted to make some extra money? Was it because you were at a spot in your life where you're just kind of like, I need some positive energy. I need some positive people. I need some, something that's positive that's going to carry me through a time when, things are kind of falling apart, and I need to pick myself up, and I need some help in doing that. That's cool. Do you want to be able to go on amazing vacations? Do you want to be home for your kids and be able to get them on the bus and get them off the bus? Do you want to be able to pay for groceries or go for a manicure and pedicure? It doesn't have to be these big grand things. It can be as simple as not feeling guilty for going and getting a massage, or not feeling guilty for being able to go on a girls trip. Those are all things that some extra money can be super helpful for. Maybe it's paying for your kids' dance classes, or, paying for them to be involved in sports. Whatever the reason is. And you may not know that now, and that reason may evolve over time, right? So like I said, when I first started, it was because I wanted to cover the cost of a car payment. Now, when my daughter starts kindergarten in 2 years, I want to be able to get her on the bus and get her off the bus and not have a huge hit financially. I want to be able to take my kids to Disney whenever they want to go. I want to be able to take them on vacations and do things without having to worry. I want to be able to allow my husband to get a job closer to home and not have to worry about taking a pay cut, so that he doesn't have to drive an hour and 15 minutes to work every day. So your why is very personal to you, and again, you may not know it now, or maybe you do, and it may change over time, and that's fine. But keep that in the back of your mind as we're going through the next 3 days, as we start to present some more information as to what this coaching thing is and how it can work from you. But again, I'm super, super excited to have everybody join us. It's an amazing company, an amazing team. And over the next 3 days, we'll be posting lots of information about what it is and how it works. And if you have any questions, by all means, comment, leave those questions in the group, because chances are there's other people who have the same question. There's a few coaches that are in the group with us, which is fantastic. We all have different styles. We all come at this business from different angles, which I think is super helpful. So looking forward to a fun 3 days, and can't wait to hear what everybody thinks. Have a great day.